So, did you hear about what's it called? The what are they called? The Dunkaroos. You hear them back in stores?
Are they?
Yeah, you remember the Dunkaroos, the little one with the kangaroo in front of it?
Yeah, didn't some of them have like sprinkles in them?
Yeah, they did have the sprinkles. I was like the special kind though.
Mm.
Yeah, we had the regular joints.
Like,
I don't even know if I had
like a little
Dunkaroos.
breadstick, right?
Little breadstick, like a cookie almost type of thing.
There you go.
Yeah. What other snacks did you kind of like grow up with though? Like just fire.
Okay, so one
ain't here no more or here still.
Okay, one that's still here that I came up with. Not this particular one. Like has a story attached to it. I was so obsessed with the granola bars. Like the.
What are you 80, nigga? As a kid, you was just eating granola bars?
Yes, the Nutri-Grain bars.
Oh Lord,
I fucking love
Big Newton ass. Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, I fucking love Nutri-Grain bars, right?
Okay.
So we didn't have them at the crib. So when I was younger, I think it was like this was like maybe I don't know kindergarten or something like that. There was this white boy who would bring them all the time, and I would make him give them to me.
So
like I would pretty much like I remember like I don't know I can't even say I remember that, but I do recall like making him or bargaining with him to give me his Nutri-Grain bar every day, and I got it from him every day.
I want to make a really insensitive joke right now, but I can't. Just know that he's the type of kid that probably grew up to be a cop.
Oh.
Okay?
Shit.
I just want you to understand you cannot do that.
I did though.
You're so mean.
I wouldn't say that my intentions were to be mean. My intentions were.
Do you remember like any situation on like what you did to like make him give up that Fig Newton?
I don't.
First off, you robbed the nigga for the oldest motherfucking snack in the book.
Right.
That's ridiculous.
I know, right?
That's
like
ridiculous.
why did out of all the things that I could have wanted to take?
A Fig Newton.
Right.
Or
It was a nutritious breakfast. That's what I
Which
wanted.
one did you like? Did you like the
strawberry?
The strawberry one?
Yeah.
Okay. Them shits had so much fiber. You had solid shits as a kid.
Making it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit. See, I guess for me, the one that I really love, man, was because I'm a big ice cream just fanatic just in general. I don't even know if a lot of people remember these, but I tried to ask people, but there was an ice cream sandwich that came out, and I was a big fan of wrestling as well at the same time. And these were WWF. This is before the WWE shit. This was WWF ice cream sandwiches, and basically what it was on the front was like this like blonde, like soft, like cookie, like a ice cream sandwich, but it was a blonde color instead of a dark like chocolate color. And then on it had like a wrestler printed on it, right? Like the image of a wrestler, his name and things like that. And then on the back side, it was like chocolate, and on the inside it was just vanilla ice cream.
What the fuck?
You don't remember those you used to get from the? Oh my god, that was my favorite.
No.
That's my favorite fucking snack back in the day. Like that shit was so perfect. It was just like the best because that little cookie on the front. They're supposed to be bringing it back. I saw it online, but I haven't seen it yet.
Do they still have like? I guess they, depending on where you're from, they call them different things, but we call them Freezy Pops.
Yeah, Freeze Pops, yeah.
Yeah. Do they still have those?
Freeze Pops is
I feel
fire.
like I haven't seen them.
Oh, I did see something. My girl sent me something like 2 days ago, I think. It was like about 2 days ago. They have Skittles flavor ones coming out in Freeze Pops.
Oh, I saw that.
You see
I saw
that?
Actually, yeah.
Skittle flavor. I was like,
I saw it. Did y'all call Huggies?
Nah. Well,
you know
that,
what Huggies are?
Yeah, Huggies or Quarter Water.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Wow.
Quarter Water is probably more a New York thing. We call them Huggies.
Oh, Huggies?
Or Hugs, whatever it may be, but Huggies are Hugs.
Damn.
Remember, the only old snack I really used to eat and I really enjoyed was them caramel Werther joints, the little hard candies that your grandma used to have.
Wow.
I used to kill them joints. I don't know why, but I used to kill them joints. That and Boston baked beans. You ever had Boston baked beans?
The candy?
They're like, they're like a maroon color or something like that.
Were they maroon?
They came in like a box. Yeah. It was like this like coating that it had on it or whatever.
Nah, maybe I'm thinking about something different.
Maybe.
I'm thinking about something different.
Those are my favorite. Those I don't really have and like nowadays I don't really eat many sweets. I definitely like ice cream though. Still to this day. Ice cream.
What were those little? So the ice cream the trucks have them. They like were. You can either get them like I think it was maybe like a strawberry one.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of like crunchy on the outside, and then it was like ice cream on the inside. Maybe like strawberry.
You talking about like the strawberry shortcakes and
was
the
that
Claire drinks?
Yeah, but it had it looked like
a crumble on the outside.
A crumble on the outside.
Yeah.
Yo, fire.
Strawberry shortcakes. Strawberry shortcakes?
I don't know if they were called strawberry shortcakes. I think like they were something different on the ice cream truck.
Something like that. Them shit's
fire.
Though.
Yo, come on now.
Them shit's fire.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or I would get the what do you call the thing with the little chocolate at the bottom of it? Nutty Buddy.
Okay, I ain't pause, but yeah. You gotta fix your life.
Come on, man.
Nutty Buddies.
Why are we always gotta do this?
As a child, I knew not to eat those. Nutty Buddy.
Fuck out of here.
Get
Have
your
me
life
a Nutty
together.
Buddy. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
What would you do for a Klondike? Were you into Klondike bars?
Mm-mm. I formulated my own opinions as a child as well. I did not allow marketing or advertising to sway me.
I did a lot of strange
Ridiculous.
things. I did a lot of strange things with Klondike bars. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm
The
not
Nutty Buddy comment actually was kind of just like, yeah.
Not ashamed. Not ashamed.
Strange
people.
things?
Strange things for Klondike bar. Nah.
And with that being said, this is the Unsolicited Culture Podcast.
Why do you always do this?
Episode 17.
Number 17.
Another one in the books.
Yeah, and we're going and we're growing.
Another one in the books.
We in LA?
We in LA.
Yeah.
We in LA.
We back in LA.
It's the first time we've shot here since January.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Been a long time.
I would have been back sooner.
Yeah.
But you had COVID and everything that's going on right now.
And that sunny weather killed that COVID, you know what I'm saying? And get rid of it,
wow.
you know?
Ooh. That's wow.
Let me not miseducate the people. COVID is a real thing. Be safe. Wash your nasty hands. You should have been doing that already from the rip.
Right. You should have been out here washing your
Should have been doing
hands.
that. If your hands ain't ashy, I know you ain't wash your hands because obviously not everybody keep lotion on deck. So I know you a fraud if your hands ain't ashy, especially if you black.
It got so bad for me to the point where like my shit started cracking. You know what I'm saying? Like I could
washing it so much.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
And you're already an anxious person, so I know you went super
washing
hard.
The fuck out of my hands.
I know you went super hard.
Washing them up.
Yeah. I was hearing something that was like basically like I guess this is coming from the medical field because my girl told me she was like basically if you have hand sanitizer you cannot hand sanitize or you can't sanitize your hands more than 5 times without washing your hands in between that 5 times.
Okay.
To just be safe.
Right.
So that's a little tidbit for you guys if you don't know about that. Because COVID, once again, ain't going nowhere. Ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
So just be mindful of that.
We had this conversation a bit earlier.
Yeah. Furthermore, you know, and I'm working on my shit, you know? Like I got, you know, my dictionary. Furthermore, you know, the dictionary's working for me. I'm looking for different synonyms.
Ooh.
You know, just trying to
get it.
Yeah, trying to fuck them up on here, you know? They don't need, you know. But basically, you know, we were talking about a lot of kid shit, right? You know, just us growing up. Always fun though. Like, you know, kind of like to reminisce is really, really dope, you know, because you have the ability to, right? And I don't know if a lot of people take the time out to do those types of things or appreciate those types of things, you know, that we grew up on or whatever it may be. So, especially now that we're adults.
Yeah.
Right? So being adults, you know, that comes with a lot of things such as bills, such as just bill collectors, stress.
Yeah.
You know, being in a relationship and having your girl stress you about certain things. or your significant other. Let me not.
Not even stress though, like
not
just
stress,
being in a relationship and having to just handle finances and responsibilities, together.
Yeah.
As a pair, as a couple.
That's a big thing, man. Just like financial burdens, I've heard you say this before. Not like financial burdens and financial discrepancies kind of cause a lot of like breakups.
Yeah, definitely.
I
think it plays a huge factor into why relationships, may or may not work.
Why do you think that is?
Because some people, I feel like some people not even get into situations, but in relationships, they're looking for someone to be the breadwinner or to, take care of the finances, and they don't want to have to really worry about that.
Yeah, and I could see, some people as well, like looking at it like, damn, you just want to sit here and mooch, right? So I could definitely see how, there's always two sides to that coin where a person may be thinking that. Yeah. And then there may be a situation, and I'm sure these situations are out here, people that want to do their fair share, but their partner won't allow them. Yeah. Right? Like I know there's people out here that want to work, but their partner may not allow them.
Okay.
Right? And that allow word is triggering already alone. Like how you gonna tell somebody they can't do something?
Right.
But there's such situations like that, and it's messed up alone. Like regardless of either side of things, right? At least for me, in the way that I look at it, like my preference would be something along the lines of something that's equal, or some sort of compromise that we've come to agree. As long as everybody's in a good position, right, to do those types of things. I would love to come in at a 50-50 type of relationship where mortgage is 50-50, rent is 50-50, bills are 50-50 just in general. But I'm more than welcome or more than open, if the situation is right, to go 60-30, 60-40 or 70-30 type of situation. I'm okay with that if it makes sense for me. If I feel like I'm going to be out, like overreaching or overstepping my, financial boundaries, I won't do it. I'm not going to sit here and, stress myself out over some money when it's something that literally could be changed by, hey, like we're going to have to take this back, especially if, you're capable, right? Now, if you're not capable, it's different.
But here's the thing: is it's preference and open communication and transparency and just really understanding who you're with. Because the downfall could be, I was expecting you to be able to, handle everything as it relates to finances.
Yeah.
If you can't, I don't know if this is something that I can continue to do.
Yeah.
My expectations were here, and this is where we're at. That's where some people kind of tend to break.
When did I become Trick Daddy?
What?
Trick Daddy, like I'm not about to be out here just tricking just cause. Like we gotta make sense of this shit.
I don't even think that it has to be tricking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not tricking per se, but
for me, my perspective is, I agree with 50-50. I agree with the partnership. I feel like we should come into a relationship and, when finances come up to bat, I would like for us to have a partnership. Yeah, we need to be honest, and I would like for us to have a partnership. If and to your point, if it's not something that one or the other can do, we have a conversation, we communicate, we're transparent, and we work something out.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to allow for money to supersede love.
Yeah, and then life's already tough just in general, so like why add the possibility of financial stress when there's so much other shit that you got to deal with?
True.
And shit, we black, so we've seen obviously the last few months.
Yeah.
What we've had to deal with, right? So it's a lot of things with that, and I can't allow it.
Yeah, but I mean, in having this conversation, we were having it earlier as well. I think that there are people who feel as though that's something that, you know, in this case, you know, that's a man's responsibility or a man's job. You know what I'm saying? To provide for the household.
Yeah,
you know,
we kept it kind of light, I guess, the way that we were talking about it prior.
We did.
Yeah.
We did. We kept it real light. You know how we do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's a man's responsibility and a man's job to provide for the household. I get it. I would like to be as understanding as possible to everyone's perspective. I 100% get it. But I also feel that, you know, women have fought for, you know, a lot of rights and to, you know, have our voices heard in a lot of situations and
equality.
Right, equality and just to be held in a higher regard when it comes to the household and you know, capabilities. So
similar pay.
Yeah, right. So I understand, you know, if you just, you know, choose to be treated that way or, you know, for your household to be set up like that, I get it. But I also feel like, man.
And the way I'm looking at it is like this, right? If you want to be that traditional, right? And I don't want to disrespect anybody saying this, right? But in that same scenario, that means you have to go back to literally being in the kitchen, being in the laundry, taking care of the kids, cooking, cleaning. Like, that's what it sounds like to me.
I mean, if
you know,
there were times where it was just like, yo, where's my food?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where my socks at?
Right.
All right. Why you got these kids running around like this? Get clean this up.
There's a lot of things that come with it. Shit, how many granddads out here have second families?
Yikes.
Because of that power structure that type of household created, right? It fuels patriarchy. It fuels all those types of things, right? And me, I was brought up by my, you know, like I came from a 2-parent household. My dad worked a lot. My mom was very young, so she couldn't work as much, but she still worked. My dad definitely probably took care of most of the bills for a long time. And my mom was still there, but my mom also worked too, right? But at the end of the day, like, I had my mom there, you know, I had my dad there at times, most of the time as well. But like I said, he was working a lot. And, you know, in that situation, like, I respect my mom just as much as I respect my dad. Like, there was never that, you know, like, different, like, I knew I had to go to both of them to figure out where I was going. It wasn't like, go tell your dad, or ask your dad, or go ask your mom, or nothing like that.
Right.
It was either ask one of them and they both gonna figure out what the, you know, what the situation is or what's gonna happen, or you just not going.
Shared responsibilities.
Yeah, it's shared responsibilities, and for me, that's how I would love to raise my kids. Like, I'm not saying I was raised the best or anything like that, but I feel like, you know, they did a good job.
I'm not sure, you know, if this was said, and just in case it was not, you know, if your preference is to be, you know, the provider and that's how your household is set up. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's perfectly fine. If you can do that and you want to do that, that's perfectly fine.
Absolutely.
But I just feel that's your preference.
Yeah, I don't want to ruffle any feathers.
Not at all. But I don't think that people should have the mindset that this is the way that things are supposed to go.
Yeah. I don't think there's no such thing as a suppose. Right?
Hey, but there is, though.
Like, these are the way things are supposed to be?
Right, yeah. But there is. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I think that as long as we hold certain things as tradition, there's always going to be this is the way things are supposed to go.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand that. Let me just say I completely disagree. If that's how I'm looking. Because I'm just not the traditional type of guy. You know? I don't look at things as, you know, we should go in and try to be traditional about things. Let's go in and do things that work for us. Right? Like, why are you allowing tradition to come in and... First off, whose tradition is this? You know, there's like a lot of things that go with that. It just, it just seems like a.
Do we not ask enough questions?
We don't. It just seems sheepish.
Ooh.
It seems sheepish.
Just go along with some certain things. You know what I'm saying?
I believe so.
I mean, I'm sure that there. I mean, I just don't know. I'm sure that there are origins of everything.
Absolutely.
And it started off this way. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But who's to say that? You know.
Who's to even say that that was right?
Right.
You know, there was a lot of wrong that was happening in those situations.
Why can't we change that? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So let's figure out where we could go, and you know,
the same way that the world is changing right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I mean, I don't want to be a sheep. You know, I want my relationship to prosper and move forward because of what we decide.
Okay.
You know, as the two people in that relationship.
Okay.
Period. Like I'm not allowing anybody's outside influence to dictate what I do. Period. Like my mom could come to me and say she doesn't like who I'm dating. I'm not allowing that if I love this person. Period. You're gonna have to get over it. This is my life. Right?
And will that extend down to everything, not just, you know, figuring out your financial responsibilities? Would that be like extend down to your kids as well?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Like the way that we raise them?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Like my parents were beat, right? Like the whole whooping thing, right? I don't think my dad was beat as much. I've never really heard those stories, but my mom was.
Okay.
I got beat a few times, and I think for me, I may not even beat my kids. You know, it got to be a situation that would just, you know, just be something where it's like there has to be some sort of punishment. And I don't know if I don't even know if whooping them or beating them would be that.
Right.
Right? I still don't know if that's
Is that
going to
an
change the
effective
situation.
punishment? Right. Yeah.
I've only was beat really a few times, and you know, like, and it was due to me not having to.
I'm not gonna lie.
You ran?
No, I ain't running. I just skated. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of get out of jail free cards.
Okay.
Mama, shout out to you, Mama. You know what I'm saying? You let me skate.
Yeah, I didn't have many, man, and you know, it really didn't take many though, because you know, like what the parents do, they do that, you know, that side eye shit, like
boom. You know what I'm saying?
Talk through their teeth, like
yeah,
you know,
like my mom lips will clench up real tight.
Yep.
And that's what she mean it. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
So and that's the thing, like it was, and it's not a fear, right? I think this is like a big misconception.
Respect.
Yeah, it's a big misconception in our community. It's a big misconception in our community how like we raise our kids. Mm-hmm. Right, so it's a respect thing with us. We're brought up with respect. You get however you go, you know, and what you do as an adult, that's on you. But right. I feel like a lot, and obviously there's different households. Yes, most of us are brought up with respect. Because
goddamn boy,
yeah.
Some of you motherfuckers are now. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Some people may, you know, perceive me as disrespectful, and I can be. But I feel like just in general, the areas that really, I guess, call for it, I try to have, you know, the most respect for it. But some of you motherfuckers just have zero. You give zero fucks about zero things.
Anything.
Period. You know
There's no morality there. There's no like
soulless.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I'm sorry if that's too deep, but some people come off as just like soulless. And there's nothing there.
And I'm not angry. And I can't be angry at it because people don't grow up the same exact way I do.
Different life, yeah.
We had a friend here talking about that, like literally, you know, today where we were just all sitting around just chopping it up, you know, especially with you being in town, you haven't seen a lot of your friends in time. Mm-hmm. So we just been in here chopping it up, like literally this is a day, like this is what we almost at like 1 o'clock right now.
Right, the whole
shooting, you know,
from start to finish, we've been going to. It's been crazy.
Yeah, it's been straight conversation. Like that's what we do. You know, we like to sit down and talk and try, you know, talk about life and you know where we're going to go and things like that. And you know, and basically she said that you know, basically in our lives, like, or, you know, just in history, there never will be another you, right? Because they'll never have the same, you know, brain as you, one.
Right.
They'll never have the same upbringing as you. Like, there can be similarities, but there's never going to be another, you know, me or another Reese. There's never going to be another Empty, right? In any facet of the world, right? There's no possibility of being another you just because of the way that we're wired, and then what happens with our, you know, decisions in life. True. As well as experiences. And that individuality alone, I feel like, should open up your eyes to, like, why am I doing something that somebody else did already without it being my decision? Like, I'm not saying that you can't mirror certain things, right? But at the end of the day, it should completely be your decision. Right. And I know there's a lot of people out here that can't even do that, right? There's a lot of situations where, you know, in other countries, there might be a law where you can't do certain things. Right. And other situations other families here in America are very traditional. Very. You know, and very I understand. Extreme. Yeah. Me, fortunately, let me do this. Me, fortunately, I've been given the ability to make my decisions for a long time. Like, I remember, like, even bad decisions, my dad said, hey, look, it's your life. Your decisions are going to affect your life, not mine.
It is yours.
And I think I said that on here before, but...
It is yours. You know something that I was just thinking that's kind of funny and stupid, but things... Going into a series of things that I'm always asked, right? So I had a friend ask me, I'm thinking about this as it relates to, like, our topic about, you know, talking about financial stability, you know, in a relationship, how you share financial stability. Like, I had a friend ask me, you know, as the, I guess, more dominant person in a lesbian relationship. Okay. You know, are you the one that's supposed to?
Because you're the masculine one, right?
Right.
And you like feminine. Right.
So as a more, you know, masculine being in a relationship, are you the one that's suspected to?
You know what's crazy? We're going to have to do this.
Handle the finance.
We're going to have to do this because I'm sure there's a lot of conversations.
There's a ton of conversations.
And it's different. I don't know why it's different, but it's different. Right? To ask you, yes, you are a woman.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But you date women.
Right.
And you're the masculine one.
Right.
Right? So it's like there's a lot of conversations that I have.
Right.
I mean, I'm sorry, a lot of questions that I have.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of ones that you receive.
Yeah.
We need to add this in.
We should.
We should add this. What we gonna call it?
This could be a segment. This could be just like, you know, questions that my straight friends ask me.
Okay. So the question that your straight friend asked you just recently.
Right. Since if I am the masculine being in the relationship, then you know, would I take care of the finances, or would I be like, no, bitch. No. And but
you want to go traditional on this one now?
No, bitch. You know what I'm saying? No, but listen. In our community, right? You know, you have women, whether they are, you know, gay or straight, they believe what they believe. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we believe in God, we believe in Christmas, we believe in, you know, a lot of things. So you have women within the community that believe, yes, because you are the masculine presenting woman, you should be, you know, kind of head, you should be able to take care of everything. Okay. And I'm still going to say, either we're going to come into this with the idea, ideally with the idea that, you know, we're going to build a partnership. Yeah. Or we're having a conversation about, you know, other things. Yeah. But no, that's not my belief. You know what I'm saying? I could be, you know, down and you can be up, and if that's what we're doing, you know what I'm saying? As long as I don't feel like I'm not contributing, you know, or I feel like, you know, I have to always come, you know what I'm saying? I might not just be able to do the same things that you're able to do, and that's fine. Yeah. We'll have a conversation, to your point earlier, we'll make it work. And vice versa, you know what I'm saying? You could be up, or, you know, you could be up and I could be down, and you know, we communicate to make it work. Yep. But I don't feel as though
you're obligated.
I'm obligated to, take care of you or anything like that. And if that's what you're looking for, 9 times out of 10, like, I've definitely come across that. You know what I'm saying? I could pick up on like, yo, this is really more so what I'm looking for you to be able to do, and it's just like, I'm not really feeling that. You know what I'm saying? Because that doesn't equate to love. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that's not the way that I prefer to show you my love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, finances are never going to be the way that I decide to show my love.
No, because you could have somebody break bread on you, shower you, or the finest things, not give a fuck about you. Really.
Yeah, and it may not even be love, right? Me doing, and paying all the bills doesn't show you that I'm a man. That doesn't even show you that I'm a man.
No, I just have
that just shows you I got money to pay the bill.
The means to do so, right? That doesn't mean that I love you.
You could be a bitch ass nigga, easy.
Yeah.
You could be out here cheating. You could be out here doing all some other foul shit.
No.
Me paying the bills don't mean shit.
Nope. Not at all. Not at all.
That's how I look at it.
It doesn't. It's not the sole definition of, hey,
yeah,
I love you or whatever. And maybe some people don't even look at it as, I need this to mean you love me. It's just you're providing for me, right? Either way, bitch.
I'm out. Me personally, I'm out.
Because don't expect that shit from me.
Exactly. If you decide that's the way that things should be, and I don't, obviously this is a relationship that is not
need to be had.
That doesn't suit both of us.
Right.
So at the end of the day, I'm off of it. Right.
Yeah.
If that's just what it is. Now, if there's down and out in situations like that where we agreed on something and you can't take care of things like that because of unforeseen circumstances, then I understand.
Right.
It's not something along the lines where we didn't come in with some sort of agreement. Right? And for me, I'm just not gonna. I'm not gonna stand for it. That doesn't dictate me as a man. That doesn't make me less of a man if I can't do it.
Right.
And that's just it. And I'm not trying to cape, for people or anything like that do those types of that don't do those things. Like I'm not trying to, because there's people out here that are taking advantage of women and vice versa, whatever it may be. So I'm not trying to protect them from any situation or basically give them a pass. You should carry your own. That's period, right? I think you should be able to handle your own at the end of the day as a human being, not even as a man, not as a woman.
Or you should strive to, right?
You should strive to.
Or you should be striving to handle
your
own. Right.
And then in a situation for the men that are doing it, I'm not knocking you either.
At all.
Right? By any means, I'm not knocking you on doing that. I would love to.
Yeah.
Right? I strive to. Right? If I didn't have to have my significant other working, I wouldn't if she didn't want to.
Yeah.
If I had the means to do that, and that's what I plan on doing by all means.
Right.
That is what I strive to do.
Again, it's just not, something that I feel is a requirement or a criteria to be in a relationship
at
or
all.
Whatever, you know what I'm saying?
At all.
We come into it, in my opinion, I'm attracting. Damn, I was just talking about this earlier. Like you attract what you put out, pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
We were talking about that while y'all were going.
Right, and so that's what I want to attract, someone who wants to see me as their equal. You know what I'm saying? And if not, that's not a situation for me. You know what I'm saying? We can't both be city girls. You know what I'm saying? You can't come to me kicking city girl vibes and I'm kicking city girl vibes back. You know what I'm saying? Gotcha. Shit, fucking on this skimming ass, rich ass bitch.
I got a bar for city girls. I don't know if you like this.
What?
I keep my ears to the street. If you keep your ears to the meat,
what?
Huh?
What'd you say?
Ears to the street, ears to the meat.
No.
I'm tripping. Ears to the street, mouth to the meat. What you?
Whoa!
City girl bar.
Ears to the street, mouth to the meat.
I'm a ghostwriter.
What does that mean? Wait. What does that mean?
That's like a diss, right? So. That's a diss, right?
If you keep your ears to the street and your mouth to the meat.
Right, so look. If I'm City Girl, if I'm JT, if I'm what's the other chick name?
Young Miami.
Young Miami. I think Young Miami should say because her voice is crazy. There's some way that she could. Yeah, keep your way up to the street. Like some shit like that. It should be hard. So Young Miami, like.
No.
Nah. So look, right. So she could be dissing the chick. It don't matter who it is. You know what I'm saying?
We're done for.
She.
We're over.
Nah, we good. I'm right.
Game over. Remember that song, Game Over?
Game Over.
Flip.
That was a little flip.
What's it? Song
That
dropped
nigga
it.
was killing that shit. Remember he had all them freestyles?
Yo.
But yeah, like you could literally just
you
like.
have to explain this to me though. Like,
All
what
right.
does this mean? When your ears are to the street and your mouth to the meat.
So it could be a diss, like so. Young Miami, she coming at somebody. It don't matter who. Like I'm not gonna name no names.
Right.
It could be some street shit. She tell a chick, I keep my ears to the street. You keep your mouth to the meat, cause she had bars, nigga.
Shit.
That's off the top.
You just hit him with that.
That's off the top.
Yeah.
It's not off the top. I thought about that off camera. But at the end of the day, I'm not Trick Daddy.
Oh my god.
I ain't tricking on you, and I know it ain't tricking, but I ain't doing it.
You're not doing it?
I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
We gonna figure out what works for both of us.
I mean, I'm not going to say I'm not tricking. You know what I'm saying?
You Trick Daddy out here?
I'm not going to say I'm not tricking, but I'm not entering a relationship where you feel as though I am required to take care of you.
I like that.
That's also not happening. You know what I'm saying? I might trick on a bitch a time or two. If you catch me, then you catch me. If you caught me, then you had me.
Okay.
You know who you are. But I may trick.
Tricking.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all from the South though. Y'all like tricking a little bit.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all be tricking a little bit in the South.
You know, it ain't tricking if you got it.
Y'all really believe that? Oh man,
You know what I'm
that's
saying? It's different.
a different type of
It's
energy.
different. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's different. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you trick, you know what I'm saying? And you know that you trick, it's different between you tricking and you got a bitch that's like scamming you. You know what I'm saying? You got a bitch that's like, you know, taking you for you know, all you worth.
Remember that Boondocks episode? I don't know if you remember where Granddad started dating a stripper chick and she was taking all his money.
Right.
It's like that.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody who tricking for real, you know what I'm saying? It's done in a way where, yeah,
it's
I know
unnoticeable.
it's no. I know what this is.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, tricking, not
Yeah.
scamming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
If
know.
you scamming, we don't know.
Yeah.
If you're doing it good.
You have. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
What happened? I thought she loved me.
She got me.
She loved me. She said she loved me. You know what I'm saying? I love
That's
her
exactly
too.
the Boondocks
Boom.
episode.
She said she loved me. You know what I'm saying? If you tricking, you know what the fuck this shit is. And you know it's only gonna go so far.
I'm tricking because I decide to. Not me.
Cheers.
Enfy.
I decided to.
Trick Daddy over there.
No, I ain't. Yeah. Come on.
She
stop.
got money to blow. Oh.
Hey. Whatever.
Getting paper out here in these streets.
Whatever. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at it. But like I said, don't come here thinking.
It ain't sweet though. It ain't sweet over here. She's seen a lot. She in these streets.
I'm not in these streets.
She keep her ears to the street and her.
Pause. Pause, bro. Because nah, we not. That's an incomplete statement forever to infinity and beyond. Because
Completely.
it's not happening.
Young Miami, please hit me
Never
up.
happening.
Young Miami, please hit
About
me
to
up.
get-
I got these bars for
ghostwriting?
you. I'm ghostwriting.
You in the booth?
I'll come up with one bar a day for a song a week. God
So
damn
16
it.
weeks, you have a full verse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bar a day.
16 days.
I mean,
I'll
yeah,
have
I'm
it,
sorry,
yeah.
16 days.
Yeah,
You
take
have
me
a full
16
verse.
days to write a full verse.
Mm.
You know I be freestyling off camera. I can't do that for y'all. My freestyles be
I feel like you should.
trash.
Nah, I feel like you should definitely freestyle for the people.
I got so many guns in my freestyles.
Eventually, yeah.
Big guns too.
Where they at?
Boom, 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 boom.
All right.
Big
that's
gun
all right.
shit. Don't expect no Trick Daddy from me. That's all I'm saying. Cause I ain't got it.
Hey, listen. It is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying?
What? Real quick.
I just might. If the price is right, I just might.
Real quick. So what are your limits to I don't know if we should
I don't know if we should.
Should we get into this?
Right,
we should get into it later because we won't have to come back to this
right
later because this is bigger. This is something else. Like because I know I've tricked before, but
right, yeah, come on, man. Like you know what it is when you in a certain situation, you know what I'm saying?
And not even in a certain situation.
Most definitely, 100%. You ain't. It ain't even a situation, but you know. You are sharing your time with someone and you know what it is.
Yeah.
And we'll just leave it at that. And if you don't know what it is, then...
I'm making a nice time for people sometimes.
Hey.
You know, you got to show them that you appreciate them.
I've had good times.
Sometimes.
I've had great times. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Boom. You know what I'm saying?
Go to a fancy restaurant.
It's a good experience. You know what I'm saying?
Bitch, I should have took that bitch to McDonald's.
And you know what? I'm not even worried about it though.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Make it back.
It's all good.
Make it back.
You know what I'm saying?
Alright. So, speaking of McDonald's, but not really McDonald's, but fast food.
Yeah.
Right? We saw, like, there's been some, like, recent shit that came out about businesses that have supported Trump's, you know, re-election campaign and his rallies that he has coming up and things like that, right?
This is hard to talk about.
It is because there's a lot.
I feel like I know where you're going with this.
There's a lot of ones we don't give a fuck about.
Yeah.
But there's one in particular.
Mhm.
There's one in particular.
But this one, okay. So which one are you talking about?
I don't even want to get there yet. Let's make
because if it's the one that I think that you're talking about, I should have been specifically. I should have been done with it. You know what the fuck they don't stand for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But
for sure. Yeah.
Now, as of recently, you know, I can't even, you know,
I know.
What I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know the trip I just took.
Yeah. I know your dedication to it.
Right.
The dedication to this brand.
And experience this brand.
We need this story too, by the way.
In a different way. We'll cover that. We'll talk about that.
So,
but experience this brand in a different way. So, you know, I was willing to do that. And this is a brand who does not really stand for who I am.
Yeah.
Or our, you know, our beliefs don't align
but
at all.
Disappoint my stomach.
Ever, nigga.
Ever.
What?
My palate is always satisfied. Always. What? Always hits the spot.
And you know what?
Pause. Don't hit my spot again like that.
Always hits the spot. You said that.
Don't hit my spot like that.
Take it back. You said it. It's out there.
Pause.
On wax.
Pause.
On wax. Anyways,
don't hit my spot like that again.
Listen, I just don't give a fuck. I'm gonna eat this shit.
And I feel the same way. Right? There are some. It's like this. I'm not gonna do this on the camera. Actually, I can't. They gonna kill me for this.
But you
I'm not
already
gonna
done.
I can't do
You're
this.
done for.
I won't compare it to what I want to compare
You're
it
done.
to. But Chick-fil-A, I don't know how much they've donated to Trump, but they are Trump supporters. They also don't support
have you confirmed
gay
this?
marriage.
That's confirmed. But have you confirmed that they've?
This hasn't come out. Let me take it back. One, they don't support gay marriage. They are. Let's just leave it there.
Okay.
Chick-fil-A is one of the best things in this world.
Damn.
That food-wise.
That's a bold statement.
That chicken biscuit. I'm not even a fan of their lunch.
Their breakfast is dope.
That chicken biscuit sandwich
In the morning?
with the hash browns is the perfect breakfast of all time.
The minis.
Fuck a McMuffin.
Nigga, the first time I had a mini.
I can't do the minis. They taste a little different.
No.
Maybe I had a bad one, but I heard about the minis.
Oh my god, the first time I had a mini, in the morning. I tasted it and I stopped and I looked at it like,
why do you taste so
why?
good?
Like, what is this? How can you be so small and so bite sized?
And pack so much power.
Right, like you changed my life.
And I know a lot of you feel the same way about Chick-fil-A. Don't kill us for this.
You know what I'm saying?
But,
and I understand it. Like, don't, like, on the licks right now, don't judge me. I'm just saying, listen, I just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I might have Chick-fil-A again. And me, okay, you know how my diet has been since.
Let's be clear. Hold on. Let's be clear. If drove 45 minutes to sit in line for 18.5 hours in line
Nigga, please.
to get Chick-fil-A.
18.5?
I think it's 18.5. Actually, 18.75 to be exact.
Here?
She waited in line.
You know what? It might as well have been because even though it was not fucking 18.5 hours, fuck out of here.
They wasn't open and she was already in line.
We did stay. We were in line. I think the entire waiting experience was around 5 hours.
Oh my god.
We waited in line. So we went to this TikTok, this huge, phenomenon now, TikTok. Somebody put this Hawaiian themed Chick-fil-A that's in Georgia on TikTok and it blew up.
Let's blow it up a little bit more. What city?
Yo, what was that shit in? Don't make me think of things right now. I don't know.
Lithuania, Georgia.
I'll come back to it. It wasn't Lithuania. I'll come back to it.
Place.
But I don't even.
That's funny. That's a place.
Strike that. I think it's Lithuania, isn't it? Fuck.
Nigga, I don't know.
I'm new there. Please forgive me. Anyways, we went there. This place in Georgia. It doesn't fucking matter. Google it. It's the only fucking Chick-fil-A, Hawaiian themed Chick-fil-A. And, people are driving from, this guy came from Canada to come. I mean, what else are we doing, right? We're in a fucking quarantine. Oh, there's a Hawaiian themed Chick-fil-A in Georgia. Let's do it. Let's make a road trip.
My first thought is not making a road trip to Chick-fil-A during quarantine.
Some niggas did, right?
It's ridiculous.
So we did. Might as well have been 18.5 hours because we waited in that bitch for 5 hours, which is unheard of. I've never fucking done this ever. The longest that I've waited in line that came close to 5 hours would have been for sneakers.
Yeah,
I've definitely done that for fucking Jordans.
Definitely did it for Jordans.
You know what I'm saying? But
and now that I look back on it, just as ridiculous.
Yeah, honestly, I can't justify the two, but I did it, bitch.
Yeah.
And
not mad.
And I'm not even gonna say that's how dedicated I am to it, but that's like I just wanted to experience, that part of the brand.
You dedicated to the fillet like that?
I'm not.
Okay, so
I just want to see where experience, that portion of. I guess I am. I guess the fuck.
It's not bad being dedicated to the fillet.
What am I saying right now? Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I waited like 5 hours in line for Hawaiian themed Chick-fil-A.
Got you. A
place that openly does not support my lifestyle.
Yeah.
Or my life.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people don't like lifestyle. My life. So, yeah, I did that, and my diet as of late, I've been trying to, just go pescatarian.
Mm-hmm.
I've still been doing, dairy, but just fish or seafood. You know what I'm saying? And
I've been trying my best, y'all, to make sure that she's good while she's here. So.
Yeah, I backslid. I'm human. You know what I'm saying? But it's not something that's obsessive. Like we went and had fucking what is it called? Monty's. Good burger, plant-based
Sunset
burger. You know what I'm saying? That shit was dope. So I've backslid a time or two, but for the most part, I'm trying to just keep it pescatarian.
Stay strong.
Hey, I can't say that I won't ever have Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, it's hard.
I get it.
But that one though. But the one that was the Hawaiian inspired one, they had a fish sandwich, right?
They actually, you know what? Yes.
It's like a mahi fish sandwich, right?
Yes, you're right. I did not even eat chicken when I went down there. I ended up getting the mahi tacos. And
tacos, my bad.
Yeah, the mahi tacos and the fish sandwich that they had. Now the fish.
Oh, they did have a fish sandwich too.
They did. The fish sandwich, the cod fish.
Okay.
Oh, that shit.
That sounds fire.
It was fire.
I know y'all are gonna kill me for this really quick. Arby's has the best fish sandwich in the market. that Alaskan cod that they got at Arby's, next level.
Anybody out here that agrees with
Next
this nigga?
level.
Anybody, if you agree with this nigga.
You know what? I might go get it just to pick it up tomorrow, and you just try a piece of it.
No, listen. If you agree with this nigga, then you got the meats.
You got the meats. That is the worst slogan of all time.
If you agree with this nigga, if you eat at Arby's, bro.
The worst slogan of all time.
You got the meats.
Oh, I hate that shit.
Fucking nasty shit.
Yo, what's his name?
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Shit. Cat Williams did the funniest shit on that goddamn "We Got the Meat" shit. That shit was hilarious. But I really want to get it for you so you can try it. There's only one Arby's that I know of.
No, I'm not fucking having Arby's, bro.
I feel you.
I won't do it.
Their breakfast sandwich was fire too. They used to do a
won't
chicken.
do it.
They did a chicken biscuit sandwich when I was still working in the mall. That's
I'm the
like
type of nigga that like Boston Market, right?
I used to, right? And oh my god, this is the craziest situation. So
They don't
this
even
was
have seasonings on their food.
they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Wow, man, them goddamn sweet potatoes is fire over there. You know, with sweet potatoes, marshmallows, and the little pecans on that shit's fire. So look, right? I was living in Baltimore at the time, and this is a time where I was smoking or whatever it may be. So, one night I was at work. I had a long day at work, right? And I was like, yo, when I get off, I'm about to go get some Boston Market. I'm gonna roll this J. I'm gonna bud down, and I'm gonna eat that Boston Market. It's gonna be lit, right? That literally was my plan after work. That's how much I hated living in Baltimore. That was like my night. That shit was fun.
I've never heard of a nigga plotting to go get some fucking Boston Market, bro.
Crazy. I feel I feel crazy.
Wow.
Right? So I do everything, right? I go get the Boston Market right across the street from the mall that I worked in or whatever down there. Took that joint straight home, and I wasn't too far from it, so it was still hot. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna roll this J real quick. I didn't know how to roll, but I had a little roller paper thing, so, you know what I'm saying? So I had that, rolled it up a little bit, smoked about, like a quarter of it, whatever it may be. And then I was like, all right, I'm about to crack this Boston Market open. And I think I got like breast and like a thigh, and I hated breast just in general, but they gave me a breast, had my sweet potatoes, my mac and cheese, whatever it may be, and broccoli, right? So,
tasteless.
I was like, yo, I'm about to kill this. Their broccoli is definitely tasteless, but it at least kind of tastes fresh. So I was like, oh, I'm about to kill this. I crack open, the joint, and first thing I typically do is like I go for the chicken and I peel the skin off and I eat the skin. That sounds crazy and this is my high mind.
You said it.
This is my high mind.
Yeah.
I peeled that skin off and I said, nigga, hold on. I ain't peeling the skin off of the chicken. Why am I eating this shit? And then I look at the skin. I look at the chicken after peeling the skin off because I ain't even eat the skin. I just threw it away because I'm high. I look at the breast and I see like veins in it. And I don't know if I said, you know what? I ain't eating that. What the fuck? It got veins in the goddamn chicken. I ain't eating this shit. This shit don't even look done. And then I was like, all right, let me just go to the thigh. I ain't fucking with that breast. Maybe they didn't cook it all the way.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck that. I'm not eating that. So then, and I go, once again, my high mind, I crack the thigh from the leg or whatever it may be. And I was like, damn, I just broke the leg of a chicken. I threw the whole platter away. I was so high, I said, I'm going to be vegan. Yo, I was so high.
See, if the shit didn't look nasty, if it didn't taste nasty, you probably would have just ate it. You know what I'm saying? No, for real. Like,
I feel you.
The presentation was off.
The presentation was off, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Boston Market, Arby's. What else? What else is fucking just like
Arby's gets a bad rap.
You know what's out here that's nasty to me? What's that burger spot? What's that?
Oh, In-N-Out.
No, nigga.
Oh.
Fuck.
Nigga, hold on.
Fuck.
You like In-N-Out?
You're wild, B. You're wild.
At one
In-N-Out
point in
is
time, I was
fire.
craving In-N-Out, and then I got, nah, fuck that.
I don't even want to. Okay, I don't want to gas too much.
I
I realize say
realized-
fire, but In-N-Out will do. In-N-Out bangs. You know what I'm saying? No, it's another one. It's another burger spot.
It's like a chain.
It's a chain.
Chain.
It's
Habit.
No. They got breakfast and burgers.
Breakfast and burgers, and it's not one of the main three.
No, it's not Habit. Fuck, I can't think of it right now. But
where is it at?
there's a few of them. They're
Just name one of them, or like where it's at.
I don't know if you would know.
Is it in like North Hollywood?
Out by going out by Calabasas.
Oh shit, yeah, I probably don't know. There's a bunch out
But it's
that
a
way.
chain. Yeah, it's like
Sonic.
No, it's like yellow. Fuck, why don't I know the name of this right now?
Yellow?
Yeah. It's a huge chain out here. Anyways, that shit it's trash. It's like a well-known spot out here for burgers, but it's trash. It's not In-N-Out, bro. In-N-Out bangs.
Okay, and it's yellow.
Yeah.
Tommy's?
Not Tommy's. Tommy's is kind of blotto.
I can't.
There's a lot of hype on Tommy's.
Man.
And the chili is kind of
it's like
that's
jelly.
That's
It
like
doesn't even move. I'm like, what kind of chili is
stiff
this?
as fuck. The chili's stiff
Yeah.
as fuck. Yo, that's like I'm drunk. This is the only thing open right now. I'm gonna have it.
That's another thing. LA does not have like 24-hour fast food like that.
You know what? The only thing that I know for sure
It might be healthier for people, but
the only thing, yeah, it might be. The only thing I know for sure that is probably 24 hours or just stays open hella late. Taco Bell, and that's like great fucking D meat. You don't really want to eat.
I saw some shit where they were saying like the beef is like pork. There's like I guess
Taco Bell?
like they just call it beef,
Man,
but it's
listen.
not.
Out there, when I was in NoHo, when I was living in NoHo, had a Taco Bell right up the street.
And I love Taco Bell growing up, right? And this is where I wanted to get when we kind of like started this point. I wanted to do this, like you just kind of end out. This is where I wanted to start. And like I said, I don't know about Chick-fil-A per se, but there have been, reports of multiple businesses that have either franchise owners that own some of their stores that have supported Trump. Taco Bell is one of them. Not Taco Bell the corporation, but some franchise owners of Taco Bell.
Okay.
Right? Wendy's also as well. Not Wendy's per se, but Wendy's franchise owners. And then obviously there's a lot of other, companies as well, such as Home Depot, things like that. I can't remember. I don't think Home Depot has the ability to be franchised. If you do that, that's amazing. But there's a lot of stores that are doing that are getting a lot of scrutiny, as they deserve. I just want to let you guys know, before we get out of here, Wendy's as well as Taco Bell, I know you guys came out and make some statements. You either get rid of that franchise owner or you're just as guilty, right? And what I'm going to do, if I see anybody, and I love Frosties, like I said, I'm an ice cream guy. But if I see you with a Frosty in your hand, I'm smacking it out of your hand because you're being disrespectful to yourself.
You're hella violent. Like,
No, I'm not gonna hit them. Not gonna hit
but
them.
you're gonna hit the Frosty.
But that Frosty is on the ground. And you're not gonna want it because Frosties are kind of loose.
Do it on the ground.
It's gonna have rocks in it. It's gonna have whatever is on the ground in it. Hopefully it doesn't fall in some dog shit.
People can. That's an assault charge.
Whatever. I don't care. I'm gonna run after I do it because I don't even want to deal with the consequences of who that person may be.
Okay.
Right? I don't want to fight. I just want you to not disrespect yourself anymore and deal with those racist brands.
So that's how you gonna do my Chick-fil-A?
No. They're not racist.
I mean,
I love you, but I love Chick-fil-A.
I love myself, nigga. But I love Chick-fil-A.
Ain't it fucked up where it's like certain
look at this.
Ain't it fucked up where
Look
it's
at
just certain
saying
things where
this.
you want to.
You know what I'm saying?
Where
like
you
myself,
want-
me. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I was in line for 5 hours, nigga.
It's so fucked
And
up
that
when
codfish sandwich smacked.
it's so fucked up when you want to be righteous but you can't.
Something keep pulling me back.
So fucked up, bro.
I'm trying to. I'm trying.
And there's better chicken sandwiches out here. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Fat black-owned businesses. You know
there's a lot of better chicken sandwiches out there.
Atlanta has a lot of black-owned establishments for me to swim in and just be like, man, fuck them. But you know what?
The convenience though of fucking Chick-fil-A.
Yo, that trip wasn't even convenient, B. That trip was
I'm saying just
40
in
minutes.
general.
I'm saying,
you
know what I'm saying? Like, I acknowledge this shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's not convenient.
I acknowledge it. Like, Chick-fil-A? What? Like,
that reminds me of the trip that I took to Boston to, like, get some sneakers. You know what I mean? Like, I drove 6 hours to Boston to get some shoes, and I had to sleep outside to get them. You know what I mean? Like, I had to sleep outside in line to get them.
Guilty as charged.
Luckily, someone gave me a chair.
Niggas can't like shit. Niggas can't heavy back in the day.
That
That's
was
a whole other
old.
conversation. Shit.
That was 08? 08, I think.
Niggas can't hard as fuck back in the day.
Yeah, I was real about that shit. These young niggas, I can't fuck with these young niggas.
Y'all different. Y'all real different.
Yeah. But just want to let you guys know, we appreciate you 100%.
Appreciate you, motherfucker.
We appreciate you, we appreciate you guys, for checking in and staying with us for another episode of the Unsolicited Culture Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Just want you guys to like, subscribe, comment. We talked a lot of bullshit today on this episode. Not a lot of bullshit. We talked a lot of shit on this episode today.
Yeah.
Right? It's one of my favorite episodes.
And we welcome you to debate.
Jump in here with us.
We welcome you to share your thoughts. And liking, subscribing, and commenting, just so that you guys are fully and completely aware, and we're being transparent. There's no cost, no additional charges. All of that shit is free. You know what I'm saying? You do that shit for free. And shout out to everybody that
shit, we giving you this for free. Real rap.
A lot of people could just, see this as a bunch of ignorance. So, doesn't really matter at that point.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But shout out to everybody that's, been supporting.
I know we got people that relate.
Oh, for sure. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Everyone that's been supporting us and holding us down, we appreciate it. It does not go unnoticed.
At all.
Continue that. Continue to let people know about us. Continue to tune in. We have a few things coming up. I know I probably keep saying that every episode, but we have a few things in the works. So stay tuned, stay plugged in. Unsolicited Culture Podcast. This is episode number, why don't I know this?
You like Joe Budden. This is episode 17. It's funny, Joe never knows what episode. What episode is it? Fuck that, it don't even matter.
It doesn't matter.
Episode 17, I just know that we back.
We're going and we're growing, bro.
And we're going to keep doing this shit.
Yes.
Shout out to Duce once again.
Hey, yo, Duce.
Yo, you know what?
Hey, yo, Duce.
Anybody that's watching this bitch, I'm about to start off the next episode like this, but anybody watching this bitch, fucking tell Duce to get at us. Get over to Duce's homepage or Instagram, whatever it may be, and just click and just tag and just fucking comment Unsolicited Culture. Store to store between Atlanta, LA, and LA.
Fuck, damn, my tongue's big.
You kind of
We go from store to right?
You did.
To store from Atlanta to LA, looking for Duce. Right now, for some reason, there's
some sort of
a shortage or something going on. And if somebody hears this that knows what's going on with Duce, y'all hear it and y'all be like, oh yeah, fucking share this or, repost this, because we've gone from store to store between Atlanta and LA looking for Duce.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's our preference. So, hey, yo, Duce. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to keep saying shit to
Tag us in their page. Please, tag us in the comments. So these niggas know that we real about this shit.
Hey. And with that being said, this has been another one fueled by
Duce.
Yummy, Duce.
Alright.
As always, y'all. Peace.